Hi and good afternoon. The time is 1:25 in Bahrain, and today is the 16th of April. I thought I'd give a quick look at oil, and we've seen some uh, small bounces taking place in oil. This is the daily chart. I'm looking at the WTI crude oil, and as you can see, it's been red all along. Um, I'm looking at this purely from a technical perspective, and I use the Darvis boxes quite often, and we've just arrived. Now, if I remove this fib series just for a time being, you can see that there is a Darvis box in purple right there, and you've received a red triangle to the downside as well. Typically, when you get to the edge of this and you see this, it means there's more going on. But in addition to that, there is also a couple of squeezes developing, which means that this could be another push downwards. And I'm looking at a lot of red candles here. You see these gray dots, which is the momentum squeeze, and you see a white dot coming. And this is a daily chart, remember. So usually by the first or the second day, or even the third day, you could see this expanding even further as well. So there are a couple of indicators that kind of like give an indication that this could be going down further. Now, could it be a false one? Well, if you look at this, there was one here. It hit the Davos box, went down below that, but then just picked up again after that. It was more like a short covering, in my opinion, and then it comes back down again. And we're seeing another one here with a very small candle developing, which means that there's a lot of indecision, but it could go down. So just looking at these factors alone, I think we could be looking at something in the range of below 20, which we've already crossed right now, into 19, but we could be looking at something in the range of maybe 16, 17, or something like that. I think a fair round number would be about 18. 16.56 is the 127 level. If things do get worse, then yeah, you could, the worst case scenario I would say is $13 barrel, and some estimates or some people are saying that you may even see $10. I don't think that's possible right now, but hey, we're in crazy times, so anything goes. Now, let's just quickly look at the 15-minute chart just to see what's happening over the last few days. And as you can see, it's been bouncing up and down, no clarity, no direction as well. It's been going on like that for a few days as well, and I don't think this is going to continue. It has to form some direction. Of course, there are other factors. The lockdown is one of the major issues that we're facing, and if it continues for a couple of more months around the world, we will see a lot of pressure on these oil prices, because oil is basically in storage right now, and those storage bins are filling up, from what I've heard. And there is actually a lot of oil in the market. Um, for now, I think what we can do is just wait and watch. Looking at the daily chart, it's probably something that is worth keeping in mind. On the hourly chart, quite interesting as well. This is the hourly over the last few days since the beginning of April. It popped up, took a bit of a down, went up again. Again, as you can see here, it didn't cross the previous high, so it was a lower high and a lower low, and we've been going down ever since then. And if you look here, you can also start to see um, some momentum building up here, a small Darvis here. But I still stick to the daily chart for this one, and this is the kind of direction that I'm seeing. I think it will go down, but let's see how this works out, and we'll take it from there.